It definitely is. And look at this. The double duelist going to be defending here in showers. And that's one of the things that you've got to be cautious of. Without the Sky available, not only do you not have the flashes, but you don't have more of that extremity control. So you kind of need both of these duelists to be playing off each other perfectly. The flash, though, coming out with some value there from Texas. Tens has to drop into backside.
And he's in trouble a little bit here, Zoms. His tasked with trying to hold it down now into last, but Tens somehow... What is that? 3 kills for him. He knows there's a 4th, and they can hear footsteps. Maybe just looking for the ace here on the pistol. Sheriff in hand still. Hayes will shut it down. He's just one man now against the world. 33 health to his name. He's going to grab the orb, and we're only a minute left into this round. He's just going to quickly rotate around. He's not able to...
It's all of Zom's utility as well. The suck into the nade is explosive. And yeah, conventional wisdom is you should be running 2 initiators on this map, the Sky and the Sova, but the best team in the world in Bind only runs 1 of them as well, so it's not like Sentinels are going too far away from the norm here. They have lost short control as Tens taps down Tex, and Zom's just rock solid in ramps for now.
Yeah, players being cleaned up here. They know where EU is. Full classic right click.
Much better in the second map, and they've just been electric on Bind for a long time.
Yeah.
North America doesn't play it that much, but Sentinels have been great.
Texas, the individual, he's been highlighted quite a bit by the desk as well over the course of this series, and he normally leans onto the KO. It's almost a bit more of a selfish initiator in terms of playing off your own utility, but now on the Sky, he's been good at comboing a lot of it up with his team. Slow round. Now, quick push here from Tex, using his dog just to clear through. A lot on long B, and it's the contact play working their way in. They know they've got it for free.
Tens is actually holding the angle with the Guardian there. I don't think Hayes realizes, but if Tex peeks... Okay, the Viper wall comes up.
Flash through, maybe?
Yeah, potentially, but Hookah is still going to be really difficult to clear. You have Raze, Viper playing in there, double Spectre at close range. Tens is just looking for a single shot and then dropping off here.
Yeah, you need some kind of approach coming, maybe onto the A side.
They think this is an A hit. And the fact they blast packed away has just given Hayes and Tex the timing to walk in.
Surely not for back. Just the Viper smokes coming up, I guess.
And the lack of any sound towards B long at all.
I mean, Dapper's just got to hold it down here in Hookah. He needs to find value. He's got his molly primed just in case they're contacting in, but they're on the site. They hear the molly popped off. They know he's playing inside of this now as well. Android.
10 seconds
left. He's not going to anticipate that, though. Sick. Good positioning for them. And still, with the plant going down, it's not ideal for Sentinel. It's a quick swing from Som. He tries to create some magic out of nowhere. Maybe get a bit more of a player advantage for them. Sentinels, now with 5 of them. That dart is fantastic. It lights up Tex. With the Guardian, the higher pen. Tens is working his magic all over the back of that site. Straight through the walls, chewing through them. They have to take them out, but the defuse... Oh, it's being stuck. Tom's full confidence in his team now to know that they've cleared them out.
And so here you see a hero rifle for EU. Oh, not a hero. I mean, he saved it from the previous round, but... That's the player that's going to be trying to make things happen. But NRG's thrifty rounds have just been devastatingly good this entire series so far. This crossfire between Tens and Zoms has got to be great.
That's got to be more than great, man. You got to find at least a couple of picks, but they are so ready to shut that down. Too many of these thrifty rounds have been going away with NRG over the course of this series, and they're well aware of the threat that they might provide. And Dapper, see how just discipline from him. Playing at the back of the site, doesn't want to give them a gun. Orb's going to be used. He hears him drop down. Aware of Hayes' positioning. You heard the player drop.
Even as Dapper dies here, though, playing it in. Maybe they've got a plan that we're not aware of.
I mean, the wall is just completely locking up, including the orb that's laid down. Oh, Tens up and long here. That's the back away.
Need that back. Taking that back.
And Noise just being cut. You can see them just recalling there. A couple of stars. NRG want to try and keep them guessing, but okay. Smokes go up.
And Som's backing away. So they don't have Hookah control. They haven't used any major pieces of utility. Tex didn't even use the dog to try and get into Hookah. So very slow approach. They failed to take Showers control. Got pushed away by 6 Boombot. So far with a minute on the clock, they neither have that nor Hookah. So
they're so scared.
Yeah, NRG just looking for a group up towards B by the look of it. But anything explosive doesn't really play to the fact you have your star player with an op in his hands.
All right, well, okay. Cosmic Divide splits across. Added effect over the course of these 2 sites. You can see it leaves them guessing. Could still be the A hit, especially because they're contacting up here, but the wall is used in response now. That's Dapper just making sure that they can't quite peek through, but the drone and the dog being used at the same time, that's going to signal it. Definitely going to be the B hit coming through, and a lot on Tens. Nice blocked off blades. Oh, what is that? 2 picks for him. Spends the rest of them, but with the op in hand, a quick swing. The confidence from Tens is elite.
I think the analyst was right. Without Tens, they don't win on Haven. And those are the kind of situations where he will explode with a Blade Storm and the Operator and just destroy NRG. That puts them back on an eco round again. And even though Som has knives, it's still not pretty.
You think about the way NRG play typically as well. Som typically ends up being the focal point for them. He gets supplemented, you know, Tex maybe just throwing in flashes, normally playing KO, but if Som goes down, normally they've got players as well to just back him up. Android and Tex, notably. But the way this bind comp works, all the support is being essentially put into Som, and they have contacted in. That drone puts him in a deep position. Seeker's now popped off, though, and they are aware that he could be close. Okay, trying to play up the back a bit. That's a right-click missed. Feels like Som is really just getting none of those, but a classic right-click, that'll do a bit of damage. Let's try and find this gun now, pinging around the corner, trying to find it. Has picked it up in the end, but Sentinels. The crossfire is down and out. Sends from the Heaven situation.
Still a 2v2.
Yeah, but now it has got scary. A must-win round for NRG. They have to close this out. Snatchel off to the side. Stick just trying to dislodge this one, but look at this now. Android works its way in and out. Such ratty positions being played, and Dapper left in a 1v2. What can he do? Makes the plans quick.
Good there. First bullet accuracy is monumental. Here we go. 10 setting up on that long B angle with his Operator this time, as NRG once more move towards Hookah. Tex has been using his dog in most of these scenarios in order to take Hookah control, but they haven't taken it early, and of course there's that Viper's Pit over towards short, so they're going to expect a B hit. They're going to know that's the best area for NRG to push.
Yeah, information gained here, Shaz. Oh, yes, a tag. That's an instant ult. Can he find the target, though? Yep. One hit comes through. Counter Hunter's Fury. Will stretch, I think, a little bit too far thin there, but EU loses it, at least to clear through Octagon for them. No space being gained. We're a minute in, Josh. Ults exchanged. Damage on Tex here. And they still haven't gained any map control.
And they're not even leaving anybody in Hookah. You know, normally at this point in time, you'd expect NRG to leave somebody posted in Hookah, either to cut rotates or give them an opportunity to rotate back to B if things fail. But here...
Oh, gonna go showers?
I mean, they have dog, no drone. So the dog here can clear the Viper's Pit. That's why Tex hasn't gone with the rest of his team. And they're just walking into showers. They're hoping that this read is correct, that they've dragged rotates over to B with that early Hookah pressure. Sorry.
They grab the orb.
And Android's going to ult out here from showers.
Yep, the dog, that's going to make it incredibly obvious now that this hit's coming through, and the Viper's Pit through showers. One narrow choke point to play around, and here we see the showstopper. Slams its way, I believe, into triple. Six doesn't get any value out of it, but the spam is there. 12 seconds remaining. This plan, it needs to go down right here, right now. The trades that, at least for a couple of players, but with the Viper's Pit down, 4 seconds remaining. The spike does go onto the ground. The Sentinels players, they know that they can just...
Shaz that's holding showers, sorry. Shuka, it's a new part of bind.
Shuka. They're gonna know that Tens is holding up here. I mean, doesn't seem likely. Shaz holding it down. Quick little shock dart as he hears that dog being used to clear through. Orb gained as well, and on this round, I think it is going to be NRG just looking for any advantage. Maybe a quick little shot on this Thrifty. You've got rifles in the hand of EU and Android. Oh, and that drone. Okay, I mean, that's going to get good information that they are kind of leaning over towards that area of the map.
It's used quite early, though, so now NRG, if they do cut they don't. They go for the peak, and Som pays the price for it. There's Haze! What a swing!
Okay. Instilling a bit of that old man energy there. Still Doms.
Six just runs through the teleporter. They're going for the showers play from behind.
Wrapping all the way around here. They've got to clean up these players. Android with the rifle. That's 3. Sick. He knows he's there. He heard, obviously, the boombot coming through to teleport as well. It's the 1v1. Android solo not.
Has been doing wonders for them. It's not like he's lighting up the scoreboard, but it's giving them advantages in terms of their map control, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Largely leaning as well, playing over towards Tens in a lot of these situations. And right now seems par for the course for NRG. Once again, just prioritizing, it seems. Oh, okay. Wimbo doesn't spot him, but TenZ, well, spotted somebody. That's Som, star player going down. The person you're hoping, banking on to open up some of these rounds and get some of them on the board for NRG. It's made it just that much more difficult.
Yeah, they haven't even been able to take B long or Showers control, playing really centrally in the middle of the map, down short, down hookah. And this play, I just don't see it working. Zom's just been holding down lamps rock solidly. This time the drone does get a lot of space, so Zoms and Android are going to fight. Android takes one, but is traded immediately by Shaz as they hold that area. And TenZ just can't miss with his operator, man.
Yeah, he's on fire right now. Firing on all cylinders. Cosmic Divide to split up the site. NRG want to try and get this plant. Concerned, though, of a potential push. In fact, using this as an opportunity to wrap all the way around. But they know the Dapper's going to be here. The Flash actually gets information. You're going to hear that. They know that somebody's playing on site, but they don't check.
There were concerns, cautious optimism from the Sentinels fan base, but this is devastation.
He's so brave to be able to take that angle, you know. Util getting chucked at him. He's vulnerable up. TenZ is consistent. He's good for the one.
He's got a hot hand.
Oh, yeah. You're all being taken, Shaz. He's just crouch peeking this. And now it's a pincer straight through the Showers. Okay, EU does shut down Sick, but hosting TenZ back up, and now a deep swing, and Shaz just really wants to punish him. While all this was going on, NRG just desperate for anything to happen. Didn't get a pick going into lamps, but it's Dom's anchoring it.
The easiest anchor kills you've ever seen.
No pressure going his way. This time, that's heavy utility being used. The pull.
Hold on.
The Viper Molly, nobody's playing in there. Yeah, the recon dart. I don't know, that may have caught somebody if they're holding the angle. I'm not sure. Still, now we see the Seekers being popped. NRG, do they want to go fast off of this? It's a Hunter's Fury as well, but, well, caught it. Just one tag onto TenZ. Luckily, he's got the updraft to try and make, or at least dodge a lot of those shots happening. Still, NRG are fast. Straight through Showers. They knew it was empty from the previous utility dump, and with the spikes down, this is the best opportunity they've had in a long time to try and at least get around on the board. They need it. They know they need it. TenZ! Oh my god, Texas is in so much trouble. In fact, trouble doesn't even describe it adequately. Ends up falling. They hear the satchels being played here. Dapper. Quick swing around the corner. Doubled up here in lamps. And that's going to be the double swing, but the timing of Sick, it's a bit mistimed. Still, he gets two. What is that?
Another nade.
Yep, pushes him off. He got that one back pretty quickly. Pushing all the way down short. He knows the play is there. Will it be the ace for him? Showstopper in hand. Right round the corner. And he finds his mark. Beautiful work.
Get him on a frag and roll.
Yeah, now you're seeing him unleashed. Deep off position by TenZ. He actually misses the shot. Feels like the first one of the series in some cases, but backing away, has the dash to try and get to safety, and NRG are trying to go fast off of this one. Som has the knives popped, the blade storm, and he's hugging this left corner. Are they going to be aware of this? Swinging round, that's TenZ locking it. A dash quick into the site, and Som finally is going to get the counterpart. The other jet on the other side, but they have not dealt with Douglas.
They just require every round at this point.
From now on, yes.
Yeah, it's incredibly rare. I can think of 2 11-1 comebacks that we've seen in recent times, but not against Sentinels. Let's take a look at what they're up to in terms of this pistol round 2. Certainly looks like a B split. Sick once more being able to find value with his utility. Helps them clear out hookah here, as TenZ leads the charge into Octagon.
Oh yeah, damage being done to EU. Has to just pull his way around. Here's the pull, and now they're in danger. Sentinels immediately just bursting straight through. Full dart there, just tag onto the one. This is nice. The crossfires finding themselves here, and I think
50 credits. And he's looking for a round win.
yeah, he's honestly a mechanical freak of nature. The rifle in his hands, and okay, well, I mean, that's hazed. Shutting him down. No armor, obviously, on TenZ.
He certainly didn't hit the shot anyway, so that is the threat dispelled here. Shazam's going to pick it up, and, you know, he's certainly a prolific opper himself, or used to be, back when he would play a lot of Jet. But NRG look relatively safe here. Sentinels, though, are still 11-2 up. And we were talking about there's been a lot of talk in the community about the potential decline of this team. They won that major title at Reykjavik, made quarterfinals at Berlin, and then they got grouped at champions. But their losses have been to G2, to Envy, to Liquid, to Crew. You know, like tier 1 teams. They haven't lost to people like NRG. And so that's why it just seemed incredible the way that the first 2 maps went. But now we're back into normalcy. And certainly if Sick is able to close out this 1v3, it would be ridiculous. 35 seconds on the clock and hasn't got the spike plant down. NRG should be able to close this one out.
Okay, straight for the
30
TP.
seconds left.
No utility, by the way. 65 health. Does have the Bulldog, though. It's the one thing he's got going for him, but...
He'll just kill 2, get the nade back, kill the final person with it.
It's looking unlikely. Still, taps a plan, wants to try and bait this swing from Som, but the patience is being down.
One of the adjustments here, Tech's not playing towards Hookah. I mean, they've actually got EU playing there, which is incredibly unusual, having your Sova play inside the Hookah position. But I think it's necessary to have Tex playing lamps, because he's going to be able to use his flashes, use his dog to clear out the lamps position and stop people lurking down.
Well, almost set up on that angle. Luckily, Hayes was locking it down. In fact, he's doing a good job there. Cleared both the boombot and the drone. They know that the Sentinel players now are starting to work their way in text. Oh, he's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders here. Be able to hold it from down. Quick jump through that. Very clean. Dash to the side, and Dapper's able to claim that one.
It's still a 3v3 on site, though, and Hayes is in a very advanced position. Looking around the back there. The drone is coming out to help them retake lamps, and it's a fake plant. Trying to bait the swing.
Well, shock dart play there. Dapper falling down low. Bring around the corner. He's going to go down here. Now Tens does have the Vandal, but he's locked around lamps. They know he's in this kind of position playing off of Shaz. Both of these guys together. They can put in good work, honestly, playing off of their utility, but with some locking down the back of lamps. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just going to be an easy kill for them, and Shaz goes down quickly after.
Be playing the proverbial violin and just cooking up s'mores while Sentinel's hopium burnt away.
Oh, Som up to the sides. He just sits in the pull, perfectly happy. He knows his teammate's got his back, and of course, there's the eco around here for Sentinels, so they lose the 2 players early, but Penn's not going to be able to get too much done. He tries to take the wide swing out. Tex needs to be careful. Doesn't want to put him a gun. He is going to start to back away, at least from the octagon position, just holding at that close pallet.
These are the rounds where you really... If you're Sentinels right now, you're not necessarily looking even for economical damage, I would say, but you're looking to build up those crucial ultimates that can help you correct the snowball that NRG are starting to build up. So, you know, people like Sick and Dapper, even Shaz, actually, all 3 of these ultimates.
My.
That is a huge headshot.
This is dangerous now. Next 1 HP to his name. Sick swings it around the corner. They're both low. Quick spray down. 45 health. He has the stinger. Som's holding the angle down, though, with the operator. It seems unlikely that he can get any sort of damage done.
30 seconds
No
left.
bullets in the Sheriff.
25 seconds. I mean, this is not a winnable position. But it certainly looks like it's going to be a push through Hookah. I think EU could be the guy to close this out. He's getting in a position to ult.
That's the back away. You have to respect that push coming through. Sentinel stacked up 4 players. Towards the Hookah side. Drone to clear over these smokes, and now it comes out. The showstopper. Double satchel finds the one. Still shut down by Hayes. That is EU popping off as well with that Hunter's Fury. Last shot being held down, and that is damage onto 2 of them. Crispy ultimate. 2 players. Hookah now in a bit of trouble. Somehow Dapper gets away with that one here. Som wants to post himself up. That smoke going to be used. Viper's Pit used deep in Hookah. They need to regain this spike. That's why. On the ground, they're just spamming for now, and Som is playing so deep in this.
Dapper doesn't have any mollies to check normal positions. A molly underneath Hookah here would be fantastic. Maybe Zoms can swing around and try and spam into this. If Som stays alive, it's devastating for Sentinels.
1 enemy remaining.
And the close.
And EU was in the perfect position to shut it down with his Sova ultimate. That's those economical swing rounds are where people choose to invest the ultimates, and then the gameplay becomes predictable. And NRG, they get the leg up. This is where the snowball really starts to happen.
Tell you, it's a little thing about Som, but he's one of the few players I see who is really consistent at aiming at those jump peaks and finding the value. Even against the eco here, obviously. Ooh, he's dropped down. Okay, Sick. Little pivot there his head, but Andrew's there. Swings out from triple, finds the trade. Spike down as well.
But Tens has been given an AWP, and I've seen magic from him so far this map whenever he's had the operator in his hands. If there was anyone who could do it, it would be him.
The contact. He just misses the sighting of EU. Up onto the box, checking behind triple. He's got to be meticulous if he wants to try and clutch this one.
At any point here, if they go for the pivot through the teleporter, Hayes is going to eat them alive. Tens has to find a pick.
He's worked his way into back sight. Plan's starting to go down here. Cosmic divide. Splitting up the site. That's going to be pushing him off. You see that dart? Doesn't feel like he can stick this one. Oh my goodness, the pull. Storm's just about getting it off, but they don't know that Tens has worked his way there. One smoke available to him. Pushes forward the quick scope. You've got to be kidding me. Seekers now. They don't want to let Tens get out of hand here. On top of the box. Gets rid of one of them, but the Blaze Storm's online. Hayes works his way around the back, and now it is all down to Tens. Still has the knives. Quick little jiggle peek. No more bullets left. Has to reload that one in the op. And this, I mean, if he does this, it's an absurd statement. Quick little peek over. One life. Not quite missing. Not quite finding the target he's looking for. The jump peaks. He's going to get shut
around, I think. They're going to look for short. Perhaps a drone and like a fake of Lamps control. This is actually one of the rounds where Tex is not playing there.
A triple pushed up. They're going to be working away all the way deep.
They've got so much info in the first 10 seconds.
They know exactly where they are. Sentinels grouped up towards A. Drone going to be in play now. Look. Walking their way forward. Hunter's Fury to try and lead them in. That's Shaz. Good tag onto the one player, but somehow Android gets Tens. Despite the tag. It's no picks going their way. Now the Viper's pit into Lamps. Good luck taking that one away from him. Need something special cooked up here. Som holding it down into the back of the side. That's good from Sick. The swing timing. Som will fall. He on 6 health. The spike is planted.
Zoms is making his way inside this Viper's pit, looking to be a rat. He's got players all around him.
If he gets one. Oh, what a flick! That is ridiculous. Viper's pit starts to fall now. He's worked his way back into Lamps. This looks like Sentinels just scraping away this round. Just barely squeaking through it. Quick flash through as Tex tries to create a bit of individuality. Play just on his
opping from that short cubby position. That's what he's going for here. He's got Android to be able to cover and bait as well. But Som is taking his op for a walk, looking for that magical play that tips the momentum back in NRG's favor.
4 players watching him. 4 players watching this position. This has to be a read by Sentinels, right? Drone being used. It clears him back. They explode out to it. Som tries to peek around the corner. Takes a quick shot, but he does not find his mark. Blaze Storm pop now. So much on this round for them. And this time the right click. Well, that connects. Dapper's going to go down for them. Sentinels still... Demand disadvantage. Might not be put off from the fact that's going to be the Cosmic Divide to push through. Som with the no-scope. Tens up top. Tries to drop down. Met with a nasty surprise. The dog to clear through. And now a bit of pace. Som wants to try and at least hold this control. And the reactions from him. A 3rd kill now. Som's can't even get the plant down here. Quick little updraft up top. Time to the swing from the rest of the team. And they know the last player's there.
Which seems a bit weird.
When Som does this, normally they push him up on that angle. Usually a deep flash or something. They want to try and get him into that position. But yeah, it is Tex who's playing in Lamps. So Som's going to be working his way back. It's going to be the nade and a boom bot. They know that they could be taking space now. And Som has adjusted his positioning. Where that this push could be coming through. And okay, respect being shown. Sentinels are like, oh, well, we're just going to tease that we threw a bit of utility there into Hookah. Now working our way back over towards A.
The drone just came down at A short, and Tex is making sure that nobody has lurked up. Now Tex looks like he wants to rotate. I don't know why they'd be going towards B here.
Oh my.
All right.
Okay. War timing there, going down just in time for Tens to be caught unaware. Feels like the hand of God is just playing for NRG right now. I mean, they're finding these opportunities. It's crazy that they're getting these picks. Still, Sentinels, the kind of team you can underestimate even when they're 2 players down, starting to push forwards onto the side and the plant. Now coming down, the molly and the shock dart not connecting onto default. I think that was the intended location for it. In fact, a bit disjointed again in that approach.
Sick is looking to try and make a play in a 3v5.
Well,
this is when it makes sense. This is when it makes sense to go for an aggressive play like this. We saw it not work on Haven. Unfortunately, it doesn't work again. But at least the idea made sense. Now it's all down to Zoms in a 1v3.
1v3, catches the jump peak, tries to catch the timing on him, but the case. Tex, nice little swing there from Lamps.
And the
You
eco
have to be
for them.
careful. You have to show the discipline against rounds like this. Completely correct, Josh. Where it can get out of hands for them. No breathing room for NRG. You cannot make a mistake from here on out. Okay, Hayes, get tagged up, catches it. Tex swinging off the back of this. Hayes goes down. Sick, needs to be dealt with the timing, Sentinels. Oh, that's the mistake they were looking for. They're on the side. They've got the two-player advantage and guns going their way. EU spamming straight through. That smoke he does. That's one straight bullet there, just onto Sick. They're taking a lot of damage off the back of this one, and you've given them side control, Josh. This could be where it ends.
EU's got the drone, pushing some forwards into elbow. They don't have a flash to be able to get back in here, and the post-plant positions are lovely. The ult is getting used!
And it catches onto the fuse and the pull right around the corner. Android's able to get two. Shaz, though, quickly there, finds another one. The headshots going his way. EU, 38 health. He doesn't know where the other player is. He's desperate for it. It's not to be. And just as we spoke it into existence, it's a thrifty round.